I am pretty persuaded that progressives, which I count myself as one, need to develop a better theory of technology. I
Hmm.
think that when I look at the set of issues I care about solving, like really, really am worried about, so animal suffering is one of them, but climate change is another. A lot of dignity of work issues
Hmm.
about how work is done and inequality. I think basically all of them, the politics do not work
Hmm.
without tremendous advancements in technology. So in climate change, we need to see continuation of not just renewable energy research and the prices of that space coming down, but also just like the infrastructure. Cement, for instance, is a huge problem. I just heard a great statistic on this from David Wallace Wells that if cement were a country, it would be the third largest emitter. And we
Yeah.
don't really have a good answer right now on cement, how to do cement in a low emissions way. So you really do need a lot of research there. I just mentioned, which also does, of course, relate to climate change, meat, where I think the only path forward for that is going to be through technological advancement. Obviously, AI. This is a big question of the show. It's
Yeah.
something that I kind of go back and forth on in my own views about, but it is coming.
Hmm.
Putting aside the question of AI that could destroy the world, AI that could take up a lot of jobs is coming, is here in certain respects. So being prepared for that, thinking about it, thinking about how you want to direct it, what kinds of regulatory structures you want around it is really important. I think that there is a little bit within the progressive movement. I think there's an understandable and quite deep skepticism of technology. I think it's very dominated by one kind of negative feelings towards billionaires getting rich on technology,
Hmm.
and then two towards social media platforms that
Hmm.
we're all on, but also people are not very happy with. But I think that to solve some of the big problems, you want to have a forward-looking theory of what technology can do, a forward-looking theory of how government can direct funding and energy in that direction, right? So for decarbonization, and then also a theory of like how are you going to deal with the negatives of that, right? Job displacement and other things. And if you just wait to be overwhelmed by technological change, your politics around it are going to be really poor for all kinds of reasons.